Well, good evening, everyone, for another evening relaxation meditation. It's going to be a very empowering one. Not only will you gain that deep relaxation, as we always hope, but you're going to really gain some inner calm and peace and stillness, and ultimately lead you to that ground and mountain, that like foundation of just trust, of faith, of being that gives you the confidence and courage to really just overcome everything. And again, as we've received all these divine and heavenly energies these past few days, we've really tapped into open up that doorway of love so we can shift and really assimilate all those energies fully. And there's nothing more important than coming to really tap into our own inner confidence, our own self empowerment, and ultimately our inner peace. So tonight, that's going to be our focus. So if you can, just get those last little wiggles out like I'm about to, and then find a nice position that you can just relax in, whether it be lying down on the ground or sitting with a comfortable posture. You don't need to be too erect and upright. You don't want to have too much tension. And just begin to close the eyes. We'll be taking inhales, the tap of the bell, and with our first breath of the evening, we want to take a big sigh of relief. So when we tap the bell, we want to consciously take in all that tension and negativity from the day and simply exhale it away as we open up with that sigh of relief. Excellent. We're going to do that two more times. This time with your inhale, draw in the love and positivity of life. And naturally, it just brings that smile to the face. And with our third, we let go of everything from yesterday, of all previous moments, all future worries, and simply embrace the now as we spread those good vibes, good intentions, and open up those doorways of love and peace within. And as we allow the body to relax and calm, we shift our attention to the navel and place our hands gently upon our belly buttons as we allow each inhale to expand the stomach. And just as calm and relaxed, we contract back. And as the body simply loses itself in our breathing, we place our hands wherever we may choose and shift our attention to the solar plexus, the bread box, our gut. And with each breath, you take in the vitality and energies of life. And like drink and food, each breath nourishes the body. This lower center, the gut, our solar plexus is home to the lower brain, the center of power, the center of will, However, this center is also one of ego, one of conditioning, and the paradox is it's one of trust and faith. We call it those gut feelings, those butterflies in the tummy. But what is it that this center is trying to tell you? When we learn to listen to our inner voice, you may say it's the gut instinct, but ultimately it's your own inner knowing without the distractions of mind and emotion. Allow yourself to visualize a golden yellow mist around you. And with each breath, it fills the lungs, and that golden light expands into each cell of the body. You feel each inhalation warm every nook and cranny. And as the body begins to feel full and warm, you also observe you feel lighter. And it is this same full, profound sturdiness, yet elegance of grace of nothingness, that is our true self. And in this solar plexus, this center of the gut, we become an immovable mountain. When we root ourselves in trust, trust in ourselves and trust in life, for we are expressions of it. And like floating down a river, when we give ourselves to the flow, it's effortless. But when we run to shore, we lose track of the game of simply letting go. Allow each breath to dissolve all self-doubt. Simply let go. Your lack of trust in self isn't derived from the true you, but the conditionings and imprints of others. What is a thought but the imagination entertained? When you lose yourself in the moment, it's these fires in the belly that propel us forward with grace and elegance. So silence all fear, all doubt, all negativity through your own pureness and true being. We reveal what we are through recognizing what we're not. Our last breaths, we take in that bright yellow golden light, and like a single spark emanating from the belly, each breath builds it as it expands around us like a womb of light, a sphere engulfing us in golden yellow rays. And with each breath, allow your own inner light to shine and eliminate all shadows of doubt, tension. Embrace yourself, empower yourself, for you came into this world of yourself, and you will exit it of yourself. But when you tap into yourself, there is no obstacle that you cannot overcome. And with our final breath, focusing in that solar plexus right beneath the chest, we take in a big deep breath of loving and empowering light. As life is always here to support you for your journey of self-mastery and inner knowing. And when the heart is affixed to these higher aspirations, the red carpet will be laid before you, and all you need to do is walk. And know that you may walk in trust and faith in life, as life is always there to look after you and protect you and guide you. With our next breath, we shift our attention to the brow, the third eye chakra. The center of vision, inner sight. It's the center in which we come to recognize the distinction between seer and seen, as we affirm ourselves from our true position, this silent witness, this empty fullness, this sense of me and I that experiences and simultaneously knows. Allow each breath to be drawn between your eyes, in that space above the brow. Feel the energy of life in each breath flow from the base of the spine all the way up to the brow. And as we prepared ourselves by filling up the gut with life and energy, we propel this vitality and healing energy upwards towards the head space, this third eye center, so we may finally see ourselves for what we truly are, and that we may observe the aroma of our true being: stillness, calm, peace. And it's in this space we recognize it never left us. In fact, it's what we are, and it's always present. And it's in this liberating center we come to really recognize that we're not all these internal happenings, that we're something more, far more subtle. That life and time has passed by. Our likes and dislikes have changed. Our styles and fashions have varied throughout the years. We've gone through constant cycles of learning, gaining new knowledge, and starting over and learning something new. But what's gone unchanging throughout it all is that sense of me, that sense of I and self. But what do we call this me-ness, this beingness without any attachment? There's no sense of I am good, I am bad, I feel happy, I feel sad. But what happens when we shift our attention to that simple I? And when we stay in this position, that silent witness, that inner knowing, what is the movie that is displayed before your eyes and ears? What are the records of the mind keep playing? And what strings of the heart continue to get plucked and pulled? What sensations of the body lure you away from this moment of I and stillness and now? Know that they are one and the same. We allow ourselves to shift our attention to the image of brilliant indigo light, royal blue, hues of purple, and a deep blue like the ocean. And it's this light, these indigo rays that we breathe in, not only through our nose, but through the brow. And like a single pinpoint in between the eyes, with each breath we feel it grow. Larger and larger until it's the size of a 50-cent piece. And we simply let go to this moment and give in to all that we currently experience. As we gain even more space within, as we see all that is seen from this place of the seer. And it's this detachment, this lack of intimacy, in which we finally get to experience freely, without expectation, without judgment, and simply let go, living in the now, one with each breath, one with the moment, beyond all thought. With our next breath, We chant the divine Om to fully draw and assimilate these energies into our body. Shift your attention to the silence within. It matters not if thoughts or emotions arise within you. Pay them no attention. Like a chattering little toddler and child, they may be persistent in trying to distract you. But shift your attention to the seer, the sense of I and me itself. Thoughts are not necessary for this, for you're already it. Simply be as you are. And like dusting, when we simply do nothing, the debris settles on its own and simply falls away. So too all internal sensation, emotion, and thought drop when we simply remain as we are, in our own pureness and emptiness. And it's in this grounded we come to know stillness. Remain in your breath. Remain in your inner stillness. And come to know in your heart, this is you. And this is that sense of self when we let go of our internal games and distractions and simply let go and embrace this moment we call now. Shift your attention to the sound of my voice and the bell as if you're listening to music. And again, shift your attention to the silence when all sound drops away. Simply marinate within yourself. And recognize we're taught that life is but an upward trek up this extremely difficult mountain, that the spiritual search is a game of do's and don'ts, that we must do and act and go outside of ourselves, and that a guru and a yogi can flick us in the forehead and we can awaken and let go. But life is not this arduous journey uphill. It is not an adventure in which we need to suffer. In fact, when we tap into this pureness, this ground emptiness, we come to see that we were born and have always been resting atop the mountaintop. And from its peak, we've always seen this beautiful view. But like the sky, ever changing with the weather, we've believed ourselves to be the clouds in changing skies, rather than the infinite space beyond. And it's not outside of ourselves in which we find peace and the answers, but within. And it's through this center of inner looking that we come to see we've always been what we're looking for. And when we let go of the conditionings, the past, the future imagination, and our assumptions of knowing, we're left to see ourselves clearly as if looking in a mirror. And although we cannot see ourselves, we certainly do feel our own aura as the aroma of our being seeps this calm, full, empty lightness. We allow ourselves to take a nice deep inhale with a loving, calming sigh of relief with our exhale. And again. And once more. And whenever you're ready, you may open your eyes or simply keep them closed as we conclude. And that is our evening relaxation meditation, folks. I hope you feel extra cozy right now. And if you had any type of energetic experiences or you felt anything with the body, let me know in the comments. I'm curious. Um, I'll be doing different videos on that stuff later, but I'm always very interested in how other people's bodies react to these energetic changes within when you're consciously, moving the breath around like that and shifting your attention and therefore your energy flow. So, this meditation this evening was really just all about you tapping within yourself, finding that moment and tapping back into your breath to leave you with nothing but your pure self. So you can always, like a little rope, as if you're journeying into a cave, use that to just bring yourself back to that light. So no matter how dark the surroundings may be, you can have that line of trust, that cord of faith to always bring you back to the peace within. Namaste. I bow to the divine within you, and I love you so much. Thank you for joining me this evening. Don't forget to get that thumbs up, share, tell your loved ones, spread that love and light. I'll see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. for another morning liberation. And again at 8 p.m. the rest of the quarantine, because we want to change the world while we have this moment, right? Got to shoot your shot. Take it easy, everyone. Love you. Have a great night. Peace.